My team's a threat, and you looking stressed about it.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to kind of like a new series I want to do. Basically, we're gonna grab a team, we're gonna grab a tier, and we're gonna battle with it a few times. Show you guys some of my favorite mons in that tier. You can battle against this team. Hit me up on Discord. Discord will be in the link in the description. Hit me up on Discord. I'm gonna be asking for battles with these teams. And for what I'm gonna do too is I'm also gonna have the team description in the link as well. So, in the description as well. So if you go in the description, you're gonna see the full team, EVs, IVs, all that good stuff, all the showdown stuff that's gonna be listed in there. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop into it. This week is gonna be NU. So I have an NU team here ready to go. And what I gotta say about this NU team, it is by far one of my favorite teams I've ever made. Now when I battle on stream, I don't really necessarily make squads to compete. I just use favorite mons and kind of put them together. Which allows me to still be competitive without being way too overly competitive. Because I stream to have fun. But regardless, anyway, like I said, these teams I actually kind of try with. So if you want to go against me trying hard, then you want to battle me off stream. So anyway, here we go. This is the main man of the squad right here, which is Sandslash, aka Sanic, the Alolan Sandslash. Of course, it has Slush Rush, so you know the team is built around getting up the hill. Now, it's not necessarily a team. This team right here is very hyper offensive. I cannot say that enough. Basically, what I want to do with this team is I want to be able to get him in the hail just to be able to sweep. I have 3 different threats on this team, so you're going to see 3 different threats. But like I said, here's our first one right here, Sandslash, Sanic, the Alolan Sandslash. It is a mix. I put some investment in speed, the rest of it in its attack. It has a decent attack, but what we really care about, like I said, is the speed. So I didn't have to max its speed out. So anyway, like I said, it's Adamant. I have the ice move, Z Crystal. So I have Icium Z or whatever, the Sub-Zero Slammer. The reason why is because every once in a while you're gonna run into a mon, you're not gonna have anything super effective against, but if your ice is effective, hit it with the Z move, you're probably gonna kill it. So, like I said, everything's coverage from the Iron Head, Icicle Crash, Shadow Claw, and Earthquake. Now, the next mon I'm gonna show you is his setup mon, which is Double Scoop the Vanillux. All right, it's Modest Nature, Snow Warning, Icy Rock, Blizzard, Freeze Dry for those pesky water types, Flash Cannon, and Toxic. This is like, I have 2 different suicides on this team. So when I say this team is hyper offensive, it really is hyper offensive. So like I said, Blizzard, Freeze Drives, Flash Cannon, and Toxic, just in case there's something we can't handle. Can't necessarily stall it out, but like I said, we'll do what we can do. Next up here is our Druddigon. Now this is a suicide lead. Like I said, I have a suicide weather setter and a suicide lead. Now I don't always lead with him, but he's basically my lead here. Fire Punch, Dragon Tail, Stealth Rock, and Glare, very defensive. Of course, he has a Rocky Helmet and a Rough Skin just to do the extra chip damage. Anything physical that comes in, he's gonna take care of. But like I said, being a suicide lead, I want him to set up the Stealth Rock and maybe get 1 attack off. If I can do that, then guess what? He has done his job. So that's my suicide lead. Now here is threat number 2, which is Team Skull, which is our Houndoom. All right, Timid Nature, Flash Fire, Holding a Life Orb, Flamethrower, Nasty Plot, Pursuit, and Dark Pulse. This man is a man amongst boys. I'm telling you this right now. If you just get him up with a Nasty Plot, he's gonna shred through most of these teams that come out here. Like I said, he has a Flash Fire, which is great. Having Vanillux and having Sandslash, great for just coming in, eating that up, getting that boost. The Nasty Plot, he's a wrecking. If you can get him in the right situation, he can wreck, but you just need that coverage. So I have Team Skull here. Then our third threat on this team is our Meatyor, which is Minior. Adamant, shields down, white herb. I decided to go white herb over Sandslash because I'm using acrobatics. Now, you don't always get down to your focus sash here, so that's why I go ahead and go with white herb. As soon as I shell smash, I use my item. Acrobatics is now, you know, a threat. Of course, you have Stone Edge for flying. You have Earthquake for anybody else. This is a very, very offensive mon here. It's like a slightly weaker Cloyster in the grand scheme of things, just slightly weaker. And then last but not least, we have 1 tank, which is our Fluffy Smurf, which are Jellicent, Giga Drain, Shockwave, Shadow Ball, and Scald. Of course, it has Water Absorb in case, you know, something is hitting Houndoom. And then we have the Assault Vest. So this is our tank here, not a stally tank, just a tank to take any big hits. Now, like I said, I have a couple videos here. You're gonna see the first one right after this. We battle with the squad, post commentary, and I hope to bring you a live commentary with the squad before I go ahead and retire it. Now, I am open to suggestions. If you have a team you want me to build around, like for instance, I built around this Alolan Sandslash, give me a mon, I'll fight in that tier and see different ways to use it. Till then, let's get into the battle. What's good, y'all? Welcome to the first battle with our NU squad, highlighting Alolan Sandslash. Today I have a battle for you that I found online in the festival plaza, which I still think is the worst thing. Everybody agrees is to leave a comment down below if you actually like the festival plaza and just kind of let me know why. I'm not going to shred into you. Nobody else is going to shred into you. Just kind of want to know exactly if you like the festival plaza. Anyway, this is a battle I found off the festival plaza here against Jade. As you can see, different mons from different tiers, which is perfect for me just because I'm using NU. You see the Magnezone, the Charizard, which is possibly Mega. That's probably the only thing I'm necessarily really worried about. I'm figuring it's gonna lead with the Magnezone. That's my best bet here. So as we get into the battle, like I said, not too many threats I'm necessarily worried about. I just want to make sure I'm able to play around Charizards and make sure my Jellicent or my Fluffy Smurf is still intact. And like I said, info for all these mods that I use will be in the description in case you are wanting to use the squad for yourself or seeing how it matches up against other teams. So like I said, here comes the Magnezone, which I figured what would happen. In my mind, I'm like, perfect, I get my Stealth Rocks up. And right from the beginning, there's a Z move popped. Now, I'm not sure exactly what Magnezone has. Maybe an HP Ice, you know, maybe to take me out, but then I just see it's Giga Havoc, so I'm kind of confused here on why the opponent would just pop off the Z move early. But like I said, it's a random battle. You find online, mixed mons, and I see how it goes. Anyway, the Giga Havoc comes out, and I eat that all the way up, even if it's a crit too. Forgot it was a crit. Anyway, I go ahead and get my Stealth Rock up, which is right where I want to be at. So he's done his first job. First thing is to get the rocks up. Second thing is to get chip damage if he can. Flash Cannon comes out, still not enough, and I'm able to get some chip damage off on this Magnezone. Like I said, Magnezone I don't see as a threat, but like I said, it's just what I want DJ Druddi to be able to do. So of course, opponent's going to here is going to Flash Cannon me again. That is going to be enough to take me down. Like I said, which is perfectly fine with me. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I don't know if y'all noticed, but the custom backgrounds, this is another reason why I want to start doing post commentary again, because I love the fact that I can import custom backgrounds into these replays. Love it. Anyway, I take this as an opportunity to get greedy, and I decide Nasty Plot, because of course they're going to switch out, right? I'm pulling out a Houndoom. Well, called my bluff and did not, and then decided to discharge on top of it, which is fine, but then it got the paralysis. So, I mean, it's fine. I'm going to get fully paralyzed. So I'm a little salty. So it's going to take 2 discharges. I'll be fine. I'll live this and I'll get paralyzed again. I was super salty with this just because I thought, you know, Houndoom, like I said, certain situations Houndoom can come in and do work. And in this situation, I got bodied. So Houndoom goes down. It's fine. It's whatever. It's time for the real threat to come out anyway. So let me go ahead and set up my hail. And just like that, Double Scoop Vanillix has done its job. Like there was nothing else I needed for Vanillix to do is to come in and set the hail. And so switching in on a steel type, which is not going to be super effective, it's going to be a neutral hit, which I forgot about. I thought it was going to be resisted being steel as well, but then I forgot it is resisted. Anyway, it does enough, but there's no way he's going to outspeed me. So it's time for Alolan Sandslash to do some work. Now, this is where I pushed out. I was thinking maybe it's Mega. So I can't, I mean, I had nothing really to hit it. And if it was Mega Y, I couldn't Earthquake. Maybe I could with the Charizard X, but I didn't want to take that chance. So then here comes a Flame Charge. And like I said, this is where Jellicent is going to reign supreme. I had Houndoom, but Houndoom already went down. So out comes Fluffy Smurf. So I see the Flame Charge. I'm like, okay, must be a physical. Has to be a Mega X still. But I'd rather not take that chance until it Mega Evolves. So I went ahead and just switched out, bought in Fluffy Smurf here. He goes for the Earthquake right off the bat, so I'm not sure what they were thinking. And I feel kind of bad because I stole Alolan's Sandslash. I stole Sanic's opportunity to sweep. However, Charizard, he was the one I was worried about. He's no longer there, so it's free reign. However, I mean, there's not that many threats left on their team. And out comes Lilligant, which I'm not necessarily too worried about. So now I have options. And my option was let Minior shine. So I decided to go ahead and switch into Meatyor. Which, like I said, my opponent didn't really have much left to deal with me. Raichu was gone. It was a great opportunity to go ahead and set up. I'd be able to live a few hits. So there goes the first Magical Leaf. Figured there had to be some sort of grass move out. Being rock flying wasn't going to be that big of a deal to me. I still have the free opportunity here to Shell Smash. I'm not sure what my opponent's thinking about. And they go straight for an Energy Ball. So being able to eat that, now I'm getting off my Shell Smash, and there's not really much my opponent has left. As you saw in this battle, I had all three threats come out. Houndoom was the only one that was held back, but regardless, that's why I said this team is very hyper offensive. I had 3 different threats on this team. Usually people put together teams that, you know, you just have your one sweeper, your main sweeper. I usually do that too, so I don't want you to think that I'm always diving in, but that's why I said I like this team so much, because it's very diverse and it's well-rounded. So, like I said, with the White Herb popping, because if I had Focus Sash, I never would have never got the Acrobatics boost, but because I use White Herb instead of Focus Sash, only switching in on something that it can live a hit on, like I said, fairly good. So now here comes Wailmer, which I believe is their last mon. Might be second to last mon. And like I said, nothing's surviving a Shell Smash Acrobatics from Minior. I'm gonna keep saying Meteor because the way I have it spelled, but that was good enough. So like I said, guys, if you want to be able to get in on these, make sure you hit me up in Discord. It'll always be a mix of opponents and then people from Discord. So this first one I found online, the next one you're gonna see is going to be a person from the Discord. So anyway, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time though, I'm out of here.